I wanted to give you a little bit of that nostalgia from the PS1 logo coming up. That's nice. I like that. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Now, I'm going to play all the cutscenes. Well, I don't even know if you can skip the cutscenes. I'm going to try to find all the story bits and everything and read those out. So it'll be a story playthrough. This first part, just settle in, get some popcorn. It's going to take a little while. We're going to enjoy this, relive some old memories here. 1998. It is a Jill playthrough. Jill's my favorite. Plus, she's got Barry Burton. (1998) July, Raccoon Forest.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our
Chris, you
mission.
haven't found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
Classic Brad. Leaving his buddies to die.
Jill, run for that house!
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton.
Barry Burton.
Rebecca Chambers.
There he is.
Wesker.
The Giga Chad. Look at that.
Resident Evil.
Going into danger, rocking the sunglasses. They've escaped into the mansion where they thought it was safe. Yet,
What is this? Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Don't open that door.
But Chris is.
What is it?
He's Chris.
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
He's still got those sunglasses on. So cool, man. Albert Wesker, the best Resident Evil character.
What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
Blood. Hope it's not
Chip,
Chris's
See if
blood.
you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Huh. Hey, Barry. Barry, I found something.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Almost there. A little more cutscene.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Well, it's different. No tomb back here on the original. Don't get to find out about Lisa Trevor.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
You know, the obvious thing to do is just walk out the front door, right? Screw this place. Alright, so maybe I need to find the back door. Alright, the run has officially begun. This is Resident Evil Director's Cut for the PlayStation 1. I love this game so much. Really the first 3 games. I love all of them. Played them so many times growing up. The PS1 is easily my second favorite console. Carving of Armor. behind the NES. And this was probably one of my favorites. It's really hard to like, what is my favorite PS1 game? I don't know. This one is definitely up there. And I love Remake too. That, the RE1 Remake is really phenomenal. Take that. Take that. I'm gonna bite my shins here. With the remake, they essentially took everything that was in the original game and just improved upon it, which is exactly what you would want in a remake. It's just really, really well done. I guess really the biggest thing between the original here and the remake comes down to the dialogue and the cheesy story. I don't know, I very much have the opinion that if this game, it's a map of first floor, will you take it? Yeah, you got the map of first floor. I very much feel like if this game took itself more seriously, you've used the lockpick, that it wouldn't have had the success and following that it ended up having. Like, this game is magical because of the cheesy factor to it. I ain't messing with these dogs. There's some, I think, handgun ammo if you push one of those things around, but I'm not gonna waste ammo on the dogs. It's locked. A carving of armor. Nothing useful. There's just something magical about this game. This series, really. I mean, some of the later entries, definitely a little bit weaker in my opinion. The early games, absolutely loved them. This one specifically, I just remember I guess Resident Evil 2 also. Very, very special games for me. It's like the PS1, I was later on in middle school, going into high school, and all these games were coming out. You take the shotgun. And so I had reached a point in my life where I wasn't really just a kid who doesn't know how to play video games anymore, and I'm starting to get into it more and being able to get through some of these more complex and more meaningful games, because I think about from the PS1 era, the Resident Evil series, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, you know, very, very special games. It's locked! And the ceiling's coming down. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Hurry! This way!
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
The classic Jill sandwich line. That's why you play this game. Right there is why this game is a masterpiece. Because you don't get that in Remake. and you really lose something as a result. Ah, that's so satisfying. I love a lot of these cheesy old stories or horror movies from like the 70s, the 80s. And I mean, a lot of horror movies in general. I like all the Universal movies. I actually just watched one not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago. It's called In the Mouth of Madness. It stars Sam Neill, and I'd never seen that one, but it was based off of very Lovecraftian, which is great. And I love Lovecraft stories, all the Cthulhu. Will you take the chemical? But I can tell where Alan Wake. So I played Alan Wake, of course, on the 360, and having watched In the Mouth of Madness, it's very obvious where the inspiration for Alan Wake came from, because it is a very similar type of storyline. All right. Let me think about what I'm doing for a second here. So, I can't remember what I'm doing. I know I need to go kill the plant with the chemical. So I'll go ahead and take it with me. I'm gonna take the shotgun just because I like popping zombie heads off. Another good series, of course, would be like the Army of Darkness, Evil Dead series. That, I don't know, just mixing a lot of like cheesy elements in with horror, I think works really, really well. Hey, buddy. Hey, come here. Okay. There we go. Alright. That's just so much fun. You unlocked it. The dialogue on this is what really sells it, though. I'd always heard that the story was that when they were making this, they just found some like American tourists in Japan to record the voice lines. Nothing uncommon. It's well arranged. And so these are all just like random people that they found to play the characters, which is why the voice acting is so silly. Botany book about medicinal herbs. As you may know, there are many plants that have medical effects. Since ancient times, humans have been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we're going to sample 3 herbs that grow around the Raccoon Mountains and give their outlines as examples of those plants with medical properties. Each herb has different colors and different effects as medical plants. The green one recovers physical strength, the blue one neutralizes natural toxins, while the red herb does not have any effect by itself. The red herb is only effective when it is mixed with other herbs. For example, if you mix this herb with the herb that recovers physical strength, the recovery effect will be tripled. By adjusting the amount and experimenting with these 3 herbs, you can create various kinds of medicines, but I'll leave the details in your hands because that's the best way to acquire true knowledge. Wow. I'm going to have to get my reading skills in order here. You unlocked it. But if I'm not mistaken, the guy that played Barry Burton was just a school teacher who is on vacation in Japan. Which is really funny to think about. It's like, hey, you want to come record some voice lines for this video game that we're doing? And it turns out to be Resident Evil. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright. We got one more. I know exactly which zombie I'm going to use it on to you. That guy over there with the statue.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No. but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa.
Oh, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
You got the acid rounds. All right. So as I'm playing through this, you may be thinking, wow, you must have played this a lot, right? Well, I did play it a lot growing up, but that's not why it's so quickly coming back to me, I guess you'd say. I mean, I'm surprised about how much I did actually remember. Oh, hang on. It's Forrest. He's been pecked to death by crows. Will you take the bazooka? I actually played through this on Monday of this week, and my playthroughs have been very cursed lately in that I've had a lot of technical issues. I did end up finishing the game because it's like I love the game and I was able to play the game even though I was having some problems with it. So I was like, I did record it and I was debating, I don't like putting up really... Let's pop that head off real quick there. I don't like to put up stuff that's not doing justice to the game that I'm playing, I guess, for lack of a better word. The game itself was glitching out every time that a cutscene played, like the one with Barry that we just saw a moment ago, where he was, giving us the acid rounds. So every time one of those came up, it was just a big issue, and I was like, it just sucks. And so I figured out what was going on with it. Yeah, I know I'm killing a lot of zombies. I don't know. There's plenty of ammo. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not trying to do a speed run or anything crazy like challenge run or anything like that. This is just me having fun playing the game. So this is a carving of a helmet, and then this is a code. Yep. You don't know the pass number. But once I got done with it, I'm like, this looks too crappy to actually put up with all of the cutscenes messed up, especially since I was trying to do like a story run type of thing that had all of the cutscenes and everything and just go through the full process and hit all the rooms. And that was when I just finally gave up on it and said, okay, I'm just going to play it again. As far as what actually went wrong, the issue... This is my PS2, my original PS2 Slim that I bought way back in the day, brand new. And if you're not familiar, the PS2 is a little bit of a cantankerous machine, the PS2 Slim specifically. I've had a few issues with it over the years, but it's gotten by. It still works. I had to replace the laser at one point. And that's not a big deal. I mean, replacing the laser, that's fine. Let's see if my memory card works, actually. It does. Okay, so that was That was from earlier this week, so I'm just going to overwrite that. The laser wasn't the big deal, though. The big deal that I didn't like about it, that I discovered not too long ago, and I don't know how long it's been an issue. It's probably been an issue for a while. If you have a PS2 Slim, you may want to check on this, is that, yeah, that's probably fine, is that there is a known defect in the design of the PS2 Slim, where the ribbon cable can, in certain positions of the laser, because you know the laser like stretches out all the way and then comes up and goes like that, it can actually contort and like go up and scratch your disc as they're spinning. And guess what? Mine was doing that. And I found a few games that I've had since, you know, like I said, this is my original console that I've had all my life. And I've still got games. An old pump. Water seems to be sent from here. The lid is open. What I'm about to do, this plant right here, if I try to go past it, it would attack me. So I'm going to put in this chemical here. A chemical to kill the weeds. Herbicide. And now the plant's dead. We got lots of green herbs in here too. I think I'm going to load up just to be 100% safe on it. But the objective for coming in here is to get this key in the back. Anyway, PS2 Slim. So the ribbon cable scratches the discs. I discovered that that's like a common thing that goes on with those. It's like a known problem with the PS2 Slim. It fortunately doesn't seem to have made any of my games unplayable. But it's obviously very, very annoying. And of course, I'm very concerned that it might make the games unplayable eventually. I found online people talking about it, and I found on Etsy like this 3D printed part that you can install. Will you mix the herbs? Yes. Whoops. And you can like install it in the console, and it will prevent the ribbon cable from being able to go up and touch the disc, which is great. What happened last week, and it's weird because I played other games since I installed that, because I installed it not too long ago, and I'd played at least one other game since then. I didn't have an issue playing it, but what I'm guessing is that just at the very extremes of the disc, and maybe Resident Evil has to load some of the cutscenes from the extreme edge of the disc. So what was happening is that plastic piece, the 3D printed part piece, was reaching up. Let's see. You know what? Hang on. I should be able to go into this little room right here, and I think there's shotgun shells in here. Let me grab those real quick. Yeah. I should inspect the key so that we know what it is. What do we got here? This is a carving of armor. The armor key. I installed the 3D printed part and seemingly worked. It definitely gets in the way of the ribbon cable, so you think, hey, this is great. This is going to solve the problem. What had ended up happening with Resident Evil, though, is... Oh, and then this is the broken shotgun as well. Let me take this. This is what I was supposed to put in that other room where I grabbed the shotgun. so that it didn't trigger the trap. So as Chris, you need to do that but as Jill, Barry will save you, so it doesn't really matter for her. But the little printed part was preventing the laser from going all the way back to the far edge to be able to read the disc. You have used the lockpick. And I was able to fix that by taking some double-sided tape and basically attaching it to the part as well as to the ribbon cable so they stuck together. And then whenever the ribbon cable retracted, it would actually pull the part down and allow it to actually slide back. None of them looks useful. Nothing special. Oh, well, let's read this book here. Oh my god. You believed that reaction, didn't you? I was genuinely terrified by that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to fake a reaction. I'm just very casually talking about this. I'm not going to be surprised by anything that happens in the game. So I'm not going to pretend like I am. Keeper's Diary. May 9, 1998. At night we played poker with Scott the Guard, Alias, and Steve the Researcher. Steve was really lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. That is such a Steve thing to do right there. Dang Steve. God dang it, Steve. I swear. May 10, 1998. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before they actually ate it. May 11, 1998. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up suddenly. He was wearing a protection suit that looked like a spacesuit. He told me to put it on as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder those researchers never rest even at night. May 12, 1998. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel better. May 13, 1998. I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on my back and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. May 14, 1998. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They have been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups find out. May 15, 1998. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time. But I was stopped by the guard on the way out. They say the company has ordered that no one leave the grounds. Excuse me. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke is this? May 16, 1998. I heard a researcher who tried to escape from this mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning and itching at night. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten flesh dropped off. What the hell is happening to me? May 19, 1998. Fever gone but itchy. Hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy, itchy, Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy, tasty. Keeper's Diary has been filed. But as far as like I was saying, I mean, I'm not going to do any cheesy reactions to anything. You know, even back in the day when I played this game, I don't feel like I ever remember being scared by it. Like, I didn't consider this game scary. Contrasting that with Silent Hill 1. Now, that game freaked me out. I love the Silent Hill series. Fantastic series. I still remember when you go to like the school. Shoot, I've got too much crap in my inventory. Well, I'm gonna have to backtrack. I still remember the school in Silent Hill 1 when you go there and you got the little kid demon things. Man, that's freaky. He's Kenneth from the Stars Bravo team. Now he's become a mere shadow of his former self. But this one never really had that effect on me. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely creepy things in the game. And there's moments where stuff will pop out at you and give you a little bit of a jump scare. But it didn't really have that same, like, oh, I'm very uncomfortable playing this type of vibe like you get with Silent Hill. So that's something very beloved about Silent Hill. I think that that's another great series, very fondly remember. And this was always just the very fun, kind of campy, cheesy horror movie-esque type vibe. Don't get stuck on a wall. Let me think here. I'm tempted to keep the shotgun with me. So I need... I mean, this would be enough space to get the gold emblem. Yeah, let me just do this. Just run the shotgun for a little bit here. Whoa! I swear, I'm very bad at taking some of these corners with the tank controls. This game, I don't know, this series didn't really lean into the horror aspect too much. I guess Resident Evil 7 is maybe the most horrific. I guess Remake actually is a really good one because Remake is pretty dang creepy. I'll give it that. Here, let me go ahead and do this, I guess. Yeah, this should be fun. Because I can go put this in the cat eye. Tiger eye. Shotgun shells maybe in there? I can't remember. My memory sucks. I just played this the other day. I don't know. Okay, I was actually thinking about going the other way, but we'll go this way first. That's fine. My brain don't work so good sometimes. Here's the kitty cat. It reads, some tigers have a red eye and a blue eye. There's a blue jewel. Oh no, that's the thing that I need. I don't know. Well, I think there's Magnum ammo on the... Oh no, it's actually the Magnum is on the other side. And when you get the red jewel. Right? I think so. It's either the Magnum or Magnum ammo. I guess if I didn't finish out the whole thing with the PS2, so if you have a PS2 Slim, highly recommend that you check your discs, maybe some that you played recently, and just see if they've got a ring on the bottom of it, a very distinct ring. And if so, you may want to look into either getting a Fat Boy PS2 or looking up the instructions and getting the little printed part on how you can prevent that from happening. A fine grand piano. The title is Moonlight Sonata. Jill is very talented. As far as how I did the other day, which it has been many, many years prior to this that I played this version of the game. I can't remember the last time I played this version of the game, actually. It's been a while. It's the hollow that the emblem was in. I have played Remake somewhat recently, maybe about 2 years ago. And there's definitely similarities, but it's obviously not a direct translation because there are differences. I was surprised at how well I remembered a lot of the stuff about this game. I guess it's just muscle memory from playing it so many times growing up. That it ended up taking me 4 hours to play through it the other day. A carving of a shield. So we'll see if I break my record this time. I did die one time to Yawn, the very first Yawn fight, because I had actually tried to skip him by just running by him to grab the key and get out, but it did not work out in my favor. So I went back through that section again. But other than that, I actually managed to do it without dying again. Handgun ammo. Am I screwing myself over by doing this? So I'm going to go back over to the other... Okay. I think that there's just an ink ribbon, I think, is the only other item in this area. So I'll just take the handgun ammo for now. And actually, we can do this. The desk is locked. Will you use the lockpick? Ooh, shotgun shells, actually. Forgot about those. Yes, please. We do love shotgun ammo. Ah, come on. So you can tell if they're dead if the blood pools up like that. So you have to watch out. Some of them like to be kind of tricky. But in that case, it's very obvious that the zombie is dead. And if you're curious, you don't have the key for this room. This is the wardrobe room where you can, after you beat the game, you can... get different outfits for the characters. Yeah. Let's just do a little bit of that. And then I don't necessarily care about the ink ribbon, but I will take another green herb. Why not? Hopefully don't need it. But I'd rather have it if I do need it. I don't remember the criteria for unlocking a lot of the stuff. I know that you can get the... I think for the infinite rocket launcher, you either have to do like one save or no saves and beat the game. And then there's the alternate outfits that you can get. I don't know if I'll unlock anything. Maybe I'll unlock the alternate outfit. Doggy. Bad dog. You have used the armor key. I'm going to go out here. I'm not going to actually do anything though. I'm just going to, I guess, activate the area. There's nothing out here that I care about. Fill in the map, so to speak, just for the sake of completion. Plus it'll get the key out of my inventory when I actually hit all the doors, which would be nice. I'm trying to think what all I'm trying to do right now. Go to the painting room, take care of that. I need this. I need this. Let me just go to the crow room over here and do this real quick. It's locked. A carving of a helmet. So this is a puzzle, and the idea behind the puzzle is that you go through and you hit all of the paintings based on the life of a human. So let's see. So this would be the picture of an infant, which is the first one. So you hit the switch, and then I think a picture, I did it wrong. Yep. I already made a mistake with it. That's awkward. If you do it wrong, the crows basically attack you. I don't know the logic of that as far as like why the crows only care to attack you if you get this puzzle wrong. But that's the reality of the situation. Newborn baby. Yep. I should have known that. I ran right by it. It's obviously a baby right there. And then an infant. There's a switch below. Yep. Picture of a lively boy. Yep. I think that's the old man right there. So that's the last one. A young man. Yep. Sounds right. And then a picture of a tired middle-aged man. That's a little too real. There's a switch below. Will you push it? Yep. Then we do the old man. A picture of a bold-looking old man. And finally, the picture is entitled "The End of Life." All right, did I get it right? I did. Will you take the Star Crest? So right now, this whole area, the main objective is simply to gather these 4 crests so that you can go to the next area of the game. Alright, I deposit some more crap here. Hang on. I'm gonna do that. I don't think I need that right now. I'd love to get these keys out of my inventory, or at least one of them. Once you unlock all of the doors that the key is able to unlock, it will remove it, or it'll give you the option to remove it from your inventory. Let's take a look down here. You have used the armor key. Will you take the lighter? Sure. I think there's something... Hang on, before I take this... And I see a red herb right there. There's something else over in this other room. Let me check it first for anything important. Or anything that I care about, at least. It seems someone has searched here already. It appears to be a switch. Will you push it? Researchers will. My dear Alma, the fact that you have received this letter is both a joy and a sadness for me. I could not even talk to you because of that guy in the sunglasses. Sunglasses, huh? I only know one Giga Chad who wears sunglasses. Alma, be calm and read this. I think I've told you that I moved to a pharmaceutical company's lab. They headhunted me. Last month, there was an accident in the lab and the virus we were studying escaped. All my colleagues who are infected by the virus are dead. To be accurate, they've become the living dead. They still wander around. Some of them are knocking on my room door desperately right now, but there's no sign of intelligence in their eyes. That cursed virus takes away all humanity from the human brain. Love, joy, sorrow, fear, humor, eternally. And Alma, even the memories of the days I spent with you. Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forget more about you by the day. So I chose a peaceful death, rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn. Researcher's will has been filed. It's well arranged. Get in there. Get in that corner. Will you take the explosive round? Yes, I will. Love me some explosive round. Ink ribbon. Nah, we don't need the ink ribbon. I might go get that handgun ammo. Might as well, right? Will you take the clip? You know what I think would be cool? So I already said I love Remake. I love this game. Everything's great about it. I think it would be cool if they did a Resident Evil remake, but it's in the third person view, kind of like some of the other games that they've done. Wood is put in the stove. A paper is on the wall. I think it would give it kind of this new life into it in a lot of ways, because you'd be seeing the mansion and all of these areas interactively, like from a different angle. It's a map of second floor. Will you take it? You got the map of second floor. It's locked. A carving of a helmet. I don't know. I know it's one of those things like, do you want to just keep farming the same content over and over? I mean, heck, you look at Sony and they're going to kill Destiny 2 and the whole Destiny franchise, but hey, let's re-release The Last of Us 2 or The Last of Us series for the 28th time, you know? And it's very, very frustrating. So I get the whole idea of not just remaking the same games over and over again. But at the same time, I love this game and I love this series, and being able to re-experience this in a different way is kind of a cool idea.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
I love that dialogue. Ouch. Alright, so this is a timed section. I don't know the time of it, how fast you need to be with it. I want to say that you actually do need to be kind of fast about it in order to get the best outcome, which I don't know exactly on Jill's playthrough if much changes depending on whether you get there in time or not. I know on Chris's playthrough, it definitely does make a difference because you have the same situation except with Rebecca and a hunter. And if you don't get to Rebecca in time, she dies. Which you don't want to do because I love Rebecca. You don't want Rebecca to die. Poor Becca, get her head cut off by a hunter. But here, I don't know that there is an impact one way or another because he dies regardless. I guess it has one level of impact, which is you either have the serum, like if he's dead by the time you get back there, you don't have the serum. I know this is dumb. I'm gonna keep the lighter. No, I'm not gonna keep the lighter with me. I do want to. I'm gonna take the grenade launcher with me. I'm gonna save just to be safe. You can save your progress with this. The only difference that I can think of is that if Richard dies by the time you get there, meaning you took too long to get back to him, then you have the serum, and so when you fight Jan, if he bites you or whatever that causes you to get infected, then you can use the serum on yourself. But as Jill, it doesn't really matter, because if you don't have the serum and you go to Jan and get infected, Barry saves you. I think, I can't remember if there's any difference whatsoever. I don't know. Either way, Jill's fine. There's nothing to worry about with Jill. But I know on Chris, like I said, I've definitely had Rebecca die before. Only one time, because after that one time, I was refused to ever allow such a thing to happen again. But I do vividly remember that if you're not fast enough, then the characters do die. You know what? Yeah. Well, let me go here first. I should have got a green herb.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Alright, so since I made it in time, I used the serum. I don't have that anymore, but Richard dies regardless. Richard is dead. As you can see, Richard is dead. Absolutely. I am going to take a green herb. And I'm going to take other green herb. Yeah, we'll mix these together. That's fine. Just in case. You have used the shield key. This key is useless now. Discard? Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay. Bazooka time. I feel like I'm almost guaranteed to get hit by him. I don't know positioning. And like I said, I try to do the thing where you run by him. But I can't remember where you go for that, so... Ah. No. Poison? Oh. Hey. I keep missing my shots here. This is awkward. There we go. Well, that was very awkward. I see. I don't even know if you are able to die still right now. You might be able to die from the poison. Maybe I shouldn't waste time.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
Everything's fine. Look at that. It even says fine. Nothing to worry about at all. Alright. I do need to make my way back over to the other area, however. What else have I not gone into? Oh, I bet it's the room with the poison gas is the last key room. Let's see. I'm gonna run back with the shotgun for a little bit here. And, oh, I don't need that. Here, we'll do that. There we go. So with the on fight, you can just ignore him if you wanted. Because you don't kill him, he just runs off like that regardless. So if you just run around him and go back and grab the the crest, then that's fine. Just grab it, get out, everything's fine. You just gotta be able to route, because if what happened to me when I tried that the other day is that he just pins you in that back area. So your routing has to be very good, and my routing is not very good. I'm actually very awful with the tank controls sometimes, a lot of times. The alternate is just simply you sit there and shoot him with the grenade launcher and he runs off, and then you fight him later on. Alright, so I didn't go into this other area before because I knew I needed the lighter for it, but I didn't want to waste the inventory space on it. There's nothing here I feel like that really matters. This is more just for the exploration aspect to it and hitting all the areas. Is this zombie still here? No? Okay. Barry must have got him. Because now you can light this candle, and then we push this out of the way. And we got acid rounds. I think there's an ink ribbon. I think that's an ink ribbon right there. That's fine. I'm gonna hit a safe room, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I don't care about this. Because I'm gonna get the last crest from the poison room, hit the safe room, and then I can make my way out to the residence, the outhouse, the guest house, whatever technical term, I don't know, official, real term for it. I think it's the residence. All right, armor key is gone. Simple little puzzle. Just cover up the vents with the statue, like that. Did I get that too far? Hang on. There we go. Play it safe. Some of these things can be a little bit touchy. And the final crest, the sun crest. Don't push statue. That would be awkward. So now I've got all the crests. Alright, while I'm here, I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So let me see. I don't need the lighter. Definitely don't need this. I'm going to keep the shotgun. Shotgun should be good for now, because I'm going to use that for the dogs. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mess around with the dogs in this game. We just deal with the dogs with extreme prejudice. Same with hunters. Screw hunters, man. I hate hunters. Those jerks always with their little yeah, and they cut your head off, and it's just like, screw you guys. Come on. Come on, Poochie. All right. So if you're wondering what I was doing, and you're not that familiar with the game, Director's Cut, specifically, the original does not have this feature. The Director's Cut introduces the ability to... Oh, hang on. Actually... When the sun sets in the west and the moon rises in the east, stars will begin to appear in the sky and wind will blow towards the ground. So I'm putting the crest in for all these different celestial bodies and all that. Then the gate of new life will open. And that's the entire puzzle. I don't even have to put the positioning of it in, like she automatically puts it in the right place. But in what I was saying is, in this game, they introduced auto-aiming. So whenever you come up to a camera angle where you can't necessarily see what's around you, if you just aim and there's something there, Jill will point at it. So I was waiting to see if the dog, if she pointed at it, then I would know that it's coming. Get ready. But she never pointed at it. For whatever reason. That doesn't exist in the original version of Resident Evil, like the long box version. It also does not exist in the Sega Saturn version of the game. But it is certainly a nice feature. Come on. I hear you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, radio.
This is Jill.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team, it doesn't matter. Anybody, answer me.
Brad? Brad!
Let me pick up an herb or two here. That won't be fine. I can just do that. And then it'll be back. If I need it on the way back, I can just pick it up here. I'm entering an area where I can start to get poisoned by things, which is really annoying. And so that's where you get the blue herbs here. Yeah, I'll take the blue herb. And as the instructions said, you can't take it by itself. You have to combine it with another herb. So that would, mixing all of them will cure all, you know what, let me just pick this up. I can put it in the item box if I don't need it. Mixing all three will heal all damage and cure you of poison. First aid spray does not cure you of poison, but it does heal all damage. Its end is square shaped. The water is running down the opposite side. Alright, now I got these little jerk snakes here to watch out for. Just don't stop. And we're fine. Come on, doggies. Come on, boy. Haha, 2 for 1. I've got to get power to the elevator. The water is running from the upper water passage. There's something in the back. The water is just too strong. I can't get by it. It's funny how if you could just go through the waterfall right there that you're skipping a massive section of the game. Hey buddy, forgot about you. Hey. He got me. That dog bit me. I don't believe it. Let's do this and this. And might as well do it again. Yeah. Yeah. And now we're at the residence. Let me go ahead and do this. Oops. Not that way, is it? No, it is that way. Why did it seem to get stuck right there? So that hole right there, the boss of this area is Plant 42. That's a giant plant. And if I were to cross over that hole without covering it up, okay, we're good. Then what would happen is the plant would reach up and grab me and do damage to me. Alright, let's deposit some things. Some stuff and things here. I don't need this. This. I'm tempted. So let me think. What all do I have to deal with out here? There's definitely some zombies. So I'm going to keep the shotgun, I think. And then I want the grenade launcher for Plant 42. Sometimes hard to remember exactly what all to do. I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal. I'll get there eventually, regardless. Is there an ink ribbon? Nope. I think I'm going to take blue and green. Let me grab that also. Blue and green. Do I want the acid rounds? I probably don't need the acid rounds right now. Alright. Just making sure of something real quick. I'm gun shy about errors and issues with my recordings now. All the problems I've had lately. Technical difficulties. I've probably got too much stuff, but that's fine. It'll be fine. Come on, fella. The desk is locked. Will you use the lockpick? Yeah, I'll take the shells. Gonna use one of them right now. Will you take the red book? Nothing important. All pages are blank. What's it for? Blank book. The bathtub is filled with muddy water. Will you unplug it? Will you take the sea room key? Nothing major. Yeah. I'm gonna go into this room at the end of the hallway. There's nothing in here that I need. I don't think that there's any reason why you have to go in here. I think there may be some like herbs or something in here. And then the giant spiders. I don't even think that there's lore in here. But it marks it off the list as far as like the map hitting all the different areas. There may be some herbs, handgun ammo, I don't know. I remember going in there the other day and it's like there's nothing in there that I cared about. And you gotta deal with the spiders. And once you kill the big spiders, then the little spiders come out and then it's very annoying. Alright, so here is the area for Plant 42. I'm not quite ready to go there yet. Will you take the dormitory key? Run! It's a bee! Hate bees. Legit, I'm allergic to bees. It sucks. Well, not bees. I mean, I may be allergic to bees. I don't know. Bees aren't that bad. Bees don't like to sting people. Like, you got to do something to make a bee sting you. Hornets and wasps are what I'm allergic to. And those little jerks like to sting people. A dormitory sketch. Will you take it? You've got the map of dormitory. I guess that's the name of this area. I was calling it residence. I guess it's the same thing. One of these rooms in Remake that's really cool is that there is a guy who hung himself in one of these rooms. It's very, very creepy. Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident, and the plant at point 42 is growing amazingly fast. It has been affected by the T-virus differently than other plants have been and shows unique shape in addition to its size. Looking at the way it behaves, it is now difficult to determine what kind of plant it was originally. There are two ways in which Plant 42 gathers nutrition. The first one is through its root that reaches into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and broke the water tank in the basement. Now the basement is filled with water. It is easily imaginable that some chemical elements were blended in the water and promote the incredibly fast growth of Plant 42. Another part of Plant 42 from the basement grows through the duct and hangs down like so many bulbs from the ceiling of the first floor. Many vines come out of those bulbs and they are the second source for its nutrition. Once sensing movement, Plant 42 shoots its vines around the prey and holds it. Then it starts sucking up blood using the suckers located at the back of its vine. It also has some intelligence. It blocks the door by twining its vines around it, especially when it captures prey or is sleeping. Several staff members have already fallen victims to this. May 21, 1998, Henry Sarton. So yes, the objective in this area is kill Plant 42. There's 2 ways of doing it. Well, maybe 3 ways of doing it, but only 2 ways for Jill. Way 1 is that you can go through this very convoluted process of mixing together chemicals. No water is left. And that just looks like handgun ammo. I don't really care about this right now. You can go through this puzzle of mixing together chemicals, and then you dump the chemicals on the plant's roots in the basement, and that kills it. It's all good, right? The what am I thinking of right now? Where am I going? Where was the red book room? That... I can't remember. I'll find it. I don't think that I need the red book right now, but whatever. So you mix the chemicals, one way to do it. The other way of doing it is you just go in and fight it, which is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to mix the chemicals just because of the... I don't know, it's kind of a pain to do. And as Jill, I guess, which would be the third way. So if you're Chris, then you have to basically fight it. That's your option. You either poison it with the plant killer, or you fight it and you kill it. But with Jill, Barry will rush in and finish it off for you. So makes it nice and easy. You just got to do the first phase, essentially. I was talking about the differences with the long box version, the original version of Resident Evil, and the director's cut version. Or excuse me, not director's cut and long box. The this version and the green greatest hits version, the one that's got the green label. So there's actually some differences between this version and that version, which is music. I know is one. I don't know if there are other differences. I know the music is one, because it's kind of like an internet meme that people like to talk about. This hallway, so you have this very, very creepy, cool track. Do 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 do. It's very, very good. And in the green greatest hits version of the game, they replaced it with the farting clown track, as it's been lovingly known. And that's a very accurate description for it. It absolutely sounds like farting clowns. And you wonder, why in the world would you replace this beautiful, haunting soundtrack with farting clowns? I don't know what they were doing. I don't know. There's probably some licensing thing. Run, Jill! It's a shark. You have used the C-room key. I always thought this was a cool area, probably because of the shark. I always was very obsessed with sharks growing up. I mentioned about how much I love Jaws. There's a lever. Will you move it? But I think that this area and this version of the game is so weird. You saw that I got down here through that ladder in that dorm room. There's no other entrance to this area in this version of the game. So how did all this stuff get down here? Did they go through the ladder? There was a sound from the room next door. Like, there's stuff down here. There's a lot of stuff down here. People weren't just like those big crates. How did the big crates get down here? You couldn't fit them through the ladder. I always thought that was so strange. Wait, where is the room? Yeah, this was the room I was looking for. This is the Plant 42 room. But as you can see, there's only a couple rooms here. You can go in all of them. There's no other entrances. But yeah, so if I had the plant killer, I would dump it on the roots right here. I just wanted to show that, go in the room, all that good stuff. There's nothing I'm going to do in there right now. But I am going to go back to the other room because there's some ammo I can get. And I like what they did in Remake with this area. With Neptune be like this gigantic shark, and you have this little event with him. Will you take the dormitory key? Yeah. Lots of shotgun ammo. They were all wet and useless. Tempted to take that handgun ammo. I don't think that there's anything else that I need to get, so that's probably fine. Just so that I got it. I don't think that I'm going to be hurting for ammo by the time this is all done. But I'm also one of these types of people that I hate to leave items around. And it's like, that might be useful later on. Toss it into the item box at least. Look at that. We got 3 sharks. 1 giant shark, Neptune. 2 little baby sharks. Doot, 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 doot. See, there's items there too, like you got the green herbs, but that's fine. Here's a ladder. Will you climb it? I went in that bathroom, didn't I? Did I go in there? I thought I did. I did. Yep, so I think that other dormitory key goes into the Plant 42 room. So I'll use a key there. I think that I've got enough. I think I've got enough room for everything. Yeah, I think it's fine. We'll just do this, use some ammo here. If I need to backtrack, I'll just backtrack. So this is the room with the... there's a panel with number keys. Will you push the keys? Oh yeah, a little puzzle here. I don't know how I just got that so fast like that. I swear to God, I did not know what to put in. I literally just did that. That's amazing. I'm amazing. So this is where you do the puzzle for killing Plant 42 with the poison. Something is written on the wall. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 plus 7 equals 13. 13 plus 3 equals 16. And you go through and you mix up the chemicals here, because you got chemicals, all these different chemicals, and you do all this. It's a lot of work. Something is written on the wall. Water equal 1, red equal 2, purple equal 3, green equal 4. If I was playing as Chris, I would do it just because I don't want to try to brute force Plant 42 with Chris. It definitely more involved to kill the plant, but with Jill, I literally just have to get through the first phase, and then Barry comes in and saves the day. So not a big deal. Oh, this is the Red Book room. A row of red books. There's one white book. Will you take it? Sure. V-Jolt report. As I stated in the last report, there are some common features found in the cells of the plant infected by the tyrant virus. We have also found another interesting fact through some experiments. We found an element that destroys these plant cells rapidly in UMB number 16. One of the series of UMB chemicals that we used for that experiment, we named this UMB number 16 as V-Jolt. In our calculation, it will take less than 5 seconds to destroy plant 42 if we put the V-Jolt directly on the root. You need to mix some of the UMB series chemicals in a specific order to create the V-Jolt, but the UMB series chemicals may generate a poisonous gas which is harmful to the human body. Extreme caution should be taken when handling these chemicals. Following are the types of UMB series chemicals and their brief characteristics. UMB number 2 red, NP003 purple, blah 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 blah, stimulating smell, V-Jolt brown. There's not a lot of value to read that, I think. Now a book is missing. But before we go in there, let's check out the bathroom. We got a Zombo. Ah! Dang it. She, I don't know why she pulled back like that. That was weird. My finger must have slipped on the trigger. Will you take the flame rounds? Yeah. What do I got in here right now? Is it flame rounds? I think acid rounds loaded. Okay. Shoot. Well, I'm gonna just do that. Just to get that over with. Alright. There we go. Yeah, my finger must have slipped. And that's it.
What the hell is this?
Barry!
Jill!
Get it, Barry.
You saved me!
Yeah,
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
don't mention it. What a monster. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway?
I don't know, Barry. Will you take the mansion key? A carving of a helmet. Got anything to say about that, Jill? No? Alright. What about you, Barry? Got anything? Nope. Okay. Well.
Oscar.
Here he is. He's got the sunglasses on. He's so cool.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
I like how he's going to the area that I literally just went into every single room and there's nothing else left on that area. Just say, hey, hey Al, Big Al, that area is clear. I just went through there. Nothing really to do back there, and maybe we just work together. You know, go kill stuff together. It'd be like good old days. But no, him and Barry, they're gonna go hang out in the dead end, I guess. Now the downside of completing this area is that now we have hunters. And as I expressed earlier, I hate hunters. Screw hunters. They suck. What all do I got? So... Oh wait, did I get... Wait, does that actually take damage whenever you get hit by Plant 42 there at the end? Because I'm yellow. I thought I was green before. Oh, I can do that. So I guess my next fight would be dealing with Jan. And I've got hunters. But I'm also going to hit another save room on the way. I think I can go ahead and grab that. No, actually, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to grab that. That's fine. And then I'm going to take a... I'm going to get... So I'm not going to take that. I am going to go ahead and save again, just to be 100% safe. Guard house. I think that the hunters can't kill you one shot unless you're already weak. And I don't know what level of weak, like if you're in the yellow, can they one shot you, or do you have to be red and they one shot you? But I don't think that they can do it when you're green. I don't think. I don't really want to mess around with it and find out, so I'm going to listen to the radio.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow you
This is Jill. Brad? It's broken.
I'm not going to take any chances with hunters. I'm just going to use the grenade launcher to deal with them. It's like dogs. Just shoot the dogs. Shoot the hunters. Watch for the snakes. Oh! Oh, that was almost bad. I got stuck for a second. I think I've only got to go through there one more time. 2 more times. No, 1 more time. And I don't have to deal with the snakes again. Alright. I left these here strategically so that I could grab it on the way back. And now I got me full health refill. And I think that the only thing I'm going to get out here, I think that this is the Magnum ammo room that I'm about to go into after I deal with the hunter. The downside with the hunters also is that they're very, very fast, and so just the amount of time it takes for her to lift up the grenade launcher, sometimes they can attack. It's very obnoxious. Okay. When they scream like that, they're dead. I love that cutscene though. That's a really cool cutscene. Very, very creepy. Where's the light at? There's a switch. Will you push it? There we go. Will you take the Magnum rounds? Yeah. No. I can only see moonlight and dense forest. Ah. My iteming failed me. Well, there's a save room right here, so it's not a huge deal. Alright, and then there's hunters here. Maybe it's just... I think there's another one around the corner. He's just... Oh, no, I guess not. Oh, there's a note here. I'll read it on the way back out. Basically, it's just that Barry dropped off some ammo here, very kindly of him. Let me deposit some things. I'm so paranoid. I'm like, I don't want to get rid of the shotgun or the grenade launcher. First aid spray. Hang on. Be right back again. Okay. Let me think. What? I do need to go back and get the books, so let me do that really quickly so I don't forget about it. Deposit again. I'll put some bullets in the back room. Use them in case of trouble. Barry. There may be a hunter here. Nope. Okay. I think one shows up later on, though. Will you take the Doom Book 1? The Doom Book. Love Doom. Great game. Eagle of East, Wolf of West. There was a medal in the book. Eagle medal. I'm so paranoid. Just walk out the door and then just start aiming. Freaking hunters, man. All right. On. I'm going to be a little wuss and save again. I'm fine with that. This is not a challenge mode. This is not a speed run, if you couldn't tell. I would rather save here than risk going back and having to repeat the part coming back from the residence. I think just to be safe, I'm going to deposit that. I'll swap to the acid rounds after I use my flame round. Because I think acid is... well, I am going to deal with a hunter up here, aren't I? It'll be fine. It'll all work out in the end. We'll get there. Oh, that's awkward. That's so awkward. Okay. It is a one-shot, fortunately. So there's a green herb here. I'm going to go ahead and take this because I know I'm going to get hit. And I'll just take that and hopefully save the first aid spray. You have used the helmet key. And Jill loves her pianos. And he's done. One hit. Not bad. It's too dark to see anything.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't see very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry?
Barry, I could just throw the rope back up to you. I mean, it can't be that far. Just stand at the hole. We'll throw it up. It all works out. I don't know where he's going to go get more rope at, but this doesn't seem like the most efficient use of time.
Hey! Are you there, Jill? Grab the rope!
Grab the rope.
I'm sorry, Jill.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Sorry. I was really careless.
Are you okay, Barry? Maybe you're getting tired.
No, I'm all right. Don't worry. Jill, I found something.
Pass number 8108-310. Pass number has been filed.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
All right. Now we go back downstairs. There's a rope. Will you descend it? There's a switch below. Will you push it? There's a ladder. Will you descend it? So, spoiler warning for you, I guess, if you run the risk of getting spoiled and you don't want to be spoiled. That interaction that just occurred there is how you save Barry at the end of the game. If you were to leave the room instead of waiting for him to come back with the rope. Whoop. Oh, that was almost awkward. If you leave instead of waiting for him, then he dies at the end of the game. If you wait for him, not only does it give you that pass key that allows you to access the shortcut through that one area that's locked in the mansion, but he doesn't betray you later on. Look at these guys. I'm not going to interrupt their meal. They're just minding their own business. I know how much I hate being interrupted while I'm eating, so just go about our way. You kidding me? 2 shotgun shots for that guy? Hope I got enough space for everything. What does my space look like? I think I've got too much stuff on. Three spaces. It might be fine. There are multiple endings to the game. There's the very bad ending where you fail to save anyone. And, oh, now I can move the elevator in the courtyard because it got the battery. So when you're playing as Jill, you have the potential of saving Barry and Chris. And when you're playing as Chris, you have the potential for saving Rebecca and Jill. Or you can save one of those, or you can save neither of them. So, depending on your actions, determines whether or not they live or die. Oh, oh, almost ran into that. Okay. Trying to remember this area here. Do I want to go here now? I guess I do need to go here, right? The door's locked. Okay. That might be the shortcut, actually. Is that where the shortcut leads to? I think that that's it. So the passkey, if I go around to the other side, I can come back through right there. If I'm not terribly mistaken. It's one of those things where you don't really need to do it, I guess, unless you're backtracking. Unfortunate. And there is a reason to backtrack here if you don't have the space, because the Mo disc is in here. And the Mo disc, you need 3 of those in order to save Chris at the end of it. So this is one of 3. I'm sure there's other stuff in here too that I can't remember. Shotgun shells? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to backtrack. That's I'll come back. That's fine. I'm not leaving Magnum ammo behind. There's an herb. So I guess I will take the shortcut. That's another really cool cutscene. I like that cutscene. It's the only zombie in the game that actually opens a door. Very creepy. Ooh, I need to be careful. There's hunters. You unlocked it. All right. There's a guy right here. Hi, I remember you. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the item box. One more. I think there's another guy right here. Alright, I'm going to deposit a few things, and I can go upstairs, get the red gem, then I can get the magnum. I don't need this at the moment, so I'm going to put this away. See some more explosive round. Alright, so this should do. I'm gonna do that. Free up some space. I need more space. And I'm hoping that I'm about to get rid of this helmet key. I can't remember if there's anywhere else that this goes. Oh, come on. What? She didn't aim. Oh, that's annoying. That's why I hate hunters. I swear. I knew there was going to be one right there. Orders. Top secret, July 22, 1998. To the head of the security department, X Day is approaching. Complete the following orders within the week. Lure the members of STARS into the lab and have them fight with the BOW in order to obtain data of actual battles. Collect 2 embryos per BOW type, making sure to include all species except for Tyrant. 3. Destroy the Arklay lab, including all researchers and lab animals in a manner which will seem accidental. White Umbrella. You know, the whole plot, I feel like there was a lot of coincidences that kind of came together for it. Like, what if the dogs hadn't attacked at the beginning? What if Brad didn't fly away? You know? Then the STARS team, the Alpha team, would have just got back on the chopper and then like, nope, we're out. There's a switch. Will you push it? It looks as if it's alive. Oh, I did need to move that. I thought I did. She just didn't want to move it. Will you try and take out the eyeball? Will you take the red jewel? Alright, so I got 2 more spots left. A numeric key panel. You've entered the pass number. Hang on. Let's just do this. Knew that guy was going to come alive. There's no point in even bothering with it. I can do this, however. This will boost me back up. Fine. Now I can go back and get the Modisc, get the Magnum. Scrapbook. Raccoon Times, May 27, 1998. Animal attack, woman mutilated. May 20, around 10 p.m., a 20-year-old young woman's body was found by a passerby on the left bank of Marble River in the Cider district of Raccoon City. Raccoon police assume it to be a grizzly or other animal's doing because there are teeth marks along her mutilated arms and her left foot that show considerable power. Since she was wearing a hiking boot on her remaining foot, it has been determined that she was attacked in the Arklay Mountains and fell into the river. They are hurrying to identify this woman. Raccoon Weekly, June 16, 1998. Monsters in Arklay Mountains? Some people claim they've seen monsters in the Arklay Mountains. The monsters are supposedly about the same size as large dogs and usually run in a pack as wolves do. This may sound like a group of ordinary wild dogs, but these monsters are surprisingly fierce and hard to hurt. They see these dogs won't bother you unless you wake them, so you smart readers should stay out of the Arklay Mountains for the time being. But if you're looking for adventure, check it out. You want to try? Raccoon Times, July 9, 1998. Mystery on Arklay Mountains, mountain road blocked. Due to successive disasters in the Arklay Mountains, the city authorities have decided to block the road leading to the foothills. At the same time, Raccoon Police intend to begin the search for lost people with the help of STARS team members. They expect great difficulty because of the vast size of Arklay Mountains and the primeval forest that covers most of the area. Also, people are still reporting sightings of grotesque monsters in the mountains. Scrapbook. Let's see, I think I pushed this. I think I did that wrong, didn't I? It's the other way. There we go. I can look over the courtyard from here. It's a helicopter port. If I could contact the other members from there... Well, now we know our destination. Ink ribbon? Nah, we don't care about the ink ribbon. No, I don't care about that. Oh, was there another note there? I may have saw another note. I'll have to come back and check on the way back. I just got a little puzzle right here. There's a switch. Will you push it? Very, very simple little puzzle. A very, very simple little puzzle here. You do that, and then you come over here. The music in this game is so good. Even this, it's just like, it's so creepy and fitting for what's going on. Will you take the Mo disc? Yeah, well, yes, I will. That's a big thing about the PlayStation 1, though. I remember that so vividly, is once you shifted from the, you know, like the Super Nintendo era, and then you started getting into the PS1 and all of this high quality music became such a big factor in a lot of these games. And I remember, it's like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I mean, Symphony of the Night, because of all of the emphasis on the music and all of the great tracks for all of the different games that you played. And this is just a great example of it because it's so good and so memorable. I am going to go ahead and take... Yeah, because I'm going to go back through there. Yeah, so that's fine. Might as well grab this. So I'm going to go to the save room. Yeah. Where's the next book at? Hang on. Oh, my mind is going blank. Okay, so I go back across, right? No. No? Where? Oh, I got the battery. Gosh. Man, brain stopped working there for a moment. I'm like, what am I even doing? Okay, so deposit this. Deposit this. And deposit that, that's fine. I'm going to go get the Magnum, so that will go away. We'll do this. Just so that I'm prepared for hunters, I'm going to keep this grenade launcher on. And back to the kitty cat. And there's the Magnum. The Colt Python. Every time I think of Colt, I think of Back to the Future 3. It's the Colt Peacemaker. And I think I'm just going to make a break for it, as opposed to making another trip or stop off. This is not where I wanted to go. Needed to go to the end of the hallway. So I don't think that I've got anything else to do in the mansion at this point. I think I am done. Right? I think I'm going to use the steps for the first time. Is this the safest way for me to go? This is not the safest way for me to do it. Forget the steps. Screw the steps. Because I'm going to have to deal with hunters in that hallway again if I go this way. But if I go downstairs... Oh, there may be a hunter in that hallway too. Ah, whatever. There's spiders in this hallway, as opposed to the dogs. I think the short answer is there's no safe way to go. Run by the spiders, though. I don't hear anything. Aha! I knew it. I knew there was a hunter in here. My memory served me. Alright, now... So if I go through here... Yep. Now I take the battery, I go back outside. I can use the elevator. I'm not going to carry the Magnum with me right now. Alright, what do I need? I need crank. I need battery. And I am very paranoid. So I'm going to take that. Yeah, I'm going to take a chance here with this. Which it probably doesn't seem like I'm taking a chance. It's like, well, what's the point of the ink ribbon? There is a typewriter. So there's an instant death section that's coming up. And I'm very paranoid about instant death sections. But there's no item box. There is a typewriter, however. So I'm going to carry the ink ribbon, go to the typewriter, save, and then do the instant death section. That jerk. Jumping over my grenade round. I do have to worry about the snakes again. This will be the last time I have to deal with the snakes. I don't think that any other enemies are out here. Like, I don't think that there's hunters out here. I think we're good. All right, one more snake run. Made it. All right. Those things are a problem. It doesn't seem like it. I mean, I haven't gotten bit by them before, but they're a problem. I hate getting poisoned. All right, now I can do this. Go back up, cut off the water, come back down, go through the previous waterfall area. It's a map of garden. Will you take it? You got the map of garden. $235. Well, might be faster. That'll be a little bit faster. Because it shouldn't take me another hour and a half to beat this at this point. Even with doing everything. I don't know if it matters. I can't remember what determines like how good your... I think time is a factor for determining your final score and like what you unlock. But I think saving is the biggest thing. So I've saved too many times to get anything like really good. I believe that's right. But it's been a very, very long time. So I don't know. I don't know anything, honestly. I just sit here, I play video games. Sometimes it's games that I don't know, never played. Sometimes it's beloved classics like Resident Evil. Bah, bah. I think that this is typewriter. Yep. So now I shall save my progress using the ink ribbon. I could have waited. I'm not actually at the instant death section yet. I don't. Or no, I am. Yeah, it's through here. Gosh, I can't remember anything.
Oh, Jill, what good timing. A moment ago I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you all right? I can go first if you want me to.
I don't remember.
Okay, let's go, Barry. I'm depending on you.
I don't remember. I think that's the right series of choices. It's dark. This area, first aid spray, why not? Oh, and grenade rounds. I think I can carry those though. That's fine. Right? Yeah. Because I need to be able to carry the crank, the other crank. Wait a minute. Wait. That's not. It is. Is that? No, here. Hunter.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there! Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh, yes!
Enrico!
So, Barry and Jill together.
Are you all right, Enrico?
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Enrico!
Isn't it funny how they just stand there and they hear somebody that's running away and neither one of them bothers to react about that? Barry is investigating. Barry, I don't know if you heard, but somebody just, you know what? That's fine. It's fine. That's a perfectly reasonable reaction to what just occurred. I'm surprised that guy came back. I thought that was the one Barry killed. There's a hexagonal hole. Its end is hex-shaped. Ah. Okay, I was incorrect earlier. I was correct about being incorrect earlier. This is the instant death section, so I saved too soon before. I'm going to save again. It's a little bit wasteful. I don't think that I'm going to run out of ink ribbons, though. Courtyard path. It's probably going to be fine. Honest to God, it's probably going to be fine. It's not that bad. But it's just one of those things where if you... Because the camera angle shifts and all this, and it's like very easy to mess it up, in my opinion. Right here. There we go. Obviously, if you don't dodge out of the way, then the boulder hits you and you die. The boulder. It's so annoying. Stupid hunters. You can't carry anymore. I got too much stuff. This is Black Tiger, isn't it? This is probably fine. Yeah, this will be fine, I think. You got me. Alright, so now I can do... Actually, hang on. Did the little spiders... Yeah. Because I can do this now. Just wanted to step on a few of those things real quick. So that boss was Black Tiger, the giant spider. What is the secret to fighting the bosses? grenade launcher. You may have noticed. I am going to go back for those flame rounds though. So I don't need this anymore. Don't care about this. Let's deposit that. I will need this. And there's a first aid spray. Oh, and then if I got poisoned. So I did get hit with the acid spit stuff, but fortunately didn't poison me. Alright, let me go get my flame rounds. Oh, I forgot snakes. Anything else in here? No. So there are differences between Jill and Chris's playthrough. One of those differences being that Jill gets access to the grenade launcher, whereas Chris does not. However, when you're in this section, Chris gets access to the flamethrower like Barry used earlier against Planet 42, which is kind of nifty. Alright, so let me deposit this. Let's see. I'm gonna take that real quick, and then I want the eagle emblem. I'm gonna save, there is one more instant death boulder. The boulder. See, I can't say the word boulder without thinking of Avatar now. Just to play it safe also, I'm going to deposit this. I want to make sure I don't run out of space and have to backtrack here again. Because the second Mo disc is also over here. I can't remember if there's anything else that I might care about. Yep, so here is this. Takes it a minute. You gotta spin it multiple times. Ah. Squeaky? Squeaky? All right, let me see what happens here. That's not bad. Just paranoid. It's a map of Underground. Will you take it? You got the map of Underground. And most importantly, another modus. How exactly... So Wesker locked up Chris, right? And Chris was here earlier. So Chris came in with us. Wesker locked him up. And then secured him with the modiscs here. How the heck did he get that boulder in front of it? Like, where did the boulder come from? How did he get the modisc behind the boulder? I got a lot of questions about the logistics here of what was going on. I guess sometimes those are questions that you just shouldn't ask. Will you take the Doom book too? Eagle of East, Wolf of West. There was a medal in the book. Wolf medal. How did the boulder even get down here? Right? Right? Did somebody put the boulder down here? How did that thing get down here? Where did it come from? So many questions. I mean, boulders like that just don't... I mean, did they build the cave around the boulder? It's like, hey, look at this awesome boulder. It's like a perfect sphere. And so they just like, well, what if we just built an underground cavern around it? It'd be kind of cool. Like, if somebody comes down here, the boulder could like run them down, and you risk running over them. Yeah, why not? And I'm not even going to bother with that other blue herb, but I will take this other green one. In fact, I'm literally going to take it just in case. Yep, so I was not at full health. Now I am. A picture of a wolf is carved in a round hollow. Wolf medal. A picture of an eagle is carved in a round hollow. And now we have arrived the final area of the game. The laboratory. The door is tightly locked. There's a plate on right-hand side. Emergency exit will not open unless under first-class emergency. There's a ladder. Alright, let's see. We don't need this anymore. I might as well keep the Modisc because I'm going to be needing that here soon. So I'm going to take both of them. Do that. I might also take the shotgun. Because I've got a lot of shotgun ammo. Yeah, I might as well just do that. I don't think that this is wasteful. Because I'm going to use the Magnum against Tyrant regardless. So I don't think that that matters. Yeah, we'll go with this. Yeah. 258. Oh, hang on. Let me make let's do this. It's fine. Okay. Now let's finish this puppy out here. Yeah, that's fine. Will you take the Modisc? Alright. Probably should have saved that. I don't know. Because I'm not at the place where I can use it yet. So I'm hoping I'm not going to have to backtrack to empty my inventory again. Is it over here that I go first? I think so. Because this is where the computer's at, I believe. It is. I am going to run out of space. Okay, that's fine. We can make this work. This computer is used to open the electronic locks. Will you turn it on? All right, I'm gonna be a little bit cheap here. I'm supposed to find a note that explains the username and password for this, but of course I already know them, so I'm just going to enter them. It is John is the username, and Ada is the password. Yep, it's that Ada. Everybody's favorite Resident Evil waifu. B2. Just unlock all the doors. And then this is Mole. M-O-L-E. I will find the note. I'm going to get to all that, but I'm here, so might as well. And we can do B3. And we're good. So I'm going to take these slides here and we can view those, but now my inventory is maxed out. I think that I can use one of the Modiscs on the other side of the hallway though, which will free up one spot. So you got all the creepy naked zombies down here. I don't know why they're naked, other than maybe just to like distinguish that they're different. Because if I'm not mistaken, all the naked zombies respawn. So like in that one hallway where you have to keep going back and forth, those zombies will keep respawning. So it's almost not even worth it to kill them unless you just happen to... if I had a Mo disc, I could get the code. If you need to go buy them, then you might as well do it. But otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Passcode 01. I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only son, Genesis 22:16. Most of them are fiction books. Nothing special. Nice poster. I like it. Don't care about the ink ribbon though. I think that's all there is, right? Yeah. 1998. Facts. To General Manager of Sanitation Division. From Special Committee on Disasters, Raccoon Special Research Department. This memorandum is strictly confidential and must be destroyed as soon as it is understood. Regarding the T-virus outbreak, which occurred recently, this committee conducted a field survey. According to the survey results, estimates on the amount of damage caused by the accident are considerably greater than reported earlier. First, although it is very difficult to obtain accurate data in terms of actual numbers, it is thought that more than half of the researchers died after exposure to the T-virus. The body count will most likely increase since nearly all of the survivors show symptoms peculiar to the T-virus. Second, our security system is still in operation. However, our special security guard squad has been nearly destroyed. Because of that, research information considered by our company to be top secret has been made available to outsiders. Countermeasures should be taken as soon as possible. Finally, many of the subjects from the experiment have escaped and are out of control. We believe that some researchers were killed by these subjects and their bodies were mutilated. By curious coincidence, these events are proof of the success of our research. However, there is also a very high risk that this news may be leaked to the press if we don't act immediately. The condition is very serious. Our operation to cover up the situation is difficult to attain. However, we hope the problem will be solved quickly. We are especially concerned that the state police and STARS are intervening too quickly. We need to act on this situation as well. Fax has been filed. It's crazy to think about it. I know it's just a video game and a fictional story, but it's like, you could imagine a corporation like this, you know? It's sad, but I could imagine a corporation like this actually existing in the world. Read the note. Researcher's letter. June 8, 1998. Dear Ada. Ada, by the time you read this, I'll be something different. Today's test turned out to be positive, just as I expected. I feel like going crazy when I think about becoming one of them. Ada, you're not infected and I hope you never will be. In case you're the last one left, take the material in the visual data room and go to the power room to operate the triggering system before you escape. And make all this public through the media. If everything is in order, all the locks can be opened by the security system. You can access the system if you log in with my name from the terminal in the small lab and enter the password. The password is your name. To unlock the door at B2 where the visual data room is located, you'll need to access with our names first and then enter another password. I've written the code below. I'm sure you'll easily understand it. And this is my last hope. If you find me completely changed, please kill me yourself. Password equal thing, yours, John. So this is the letter that says John, Ada, and Mole as the passwords. John, Ada, Ada. There's a switch. Will you push it? Sure. I got like the blue light. Something is written on the picture. Tree, apple, man, woman. So this is this whole puzzle is teaching you how to solve the thing that is in the note, so that you would know mole is the second password that you use. I'm not going to bother doing that because I already know it, obviously. It seems someone used this only recently. Now I can go back upstairs, go to the other room. Yeah, these are the guys that respawn, even if you kill them. Let's watch a little slideshow here. A projector. Umbrella Inc. Bioweapon Materials. M839 Cerberus. It's the dog. FI3 Neptune. There's our buddy. He didn't really get the big part in this game. He just kind of like, he got his own cutscene, so that's something. MA121 Hunter. Screw those guys. T002 Tyrant. Bioweapon Research Institute R&D staff. Look at that. Look at that. This Giga Chad over here on the right wearing his sunglasses as he works. Reminds me of somebody else. There's a panel. Will you open it? There's a switch. Will you push it? Will you take the lab key? Unfamiliar physics symbols are written here. Go ahead and do that. Oh, there's two of them. Oh no, this is the, yeah, never mind. I gotta crawl through the vent to get there. You got a regular clothed zombie. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There we go. I knew we could do it. Even the save room music's so good. It's like, hey, it's safe, but at the same time, very unsettling. Let me... Oh no, I can't do that yet. What I need to do, I need to go turn on the power. I think, right? I can't go through here yet. Let me check. If I can, then I might as well just do this real quick. Oh, I can. Never mind. Assuming I don't screw up this puzzle. It's kind of a pain in the butt to navigate these boxes here. Alright, so I think I just pushed this one straight back. No, maybe over one more, like just nudge it a little bit. Like that, I think. And then I can do this. Push that out. Here. Okay, I think I got it here. Maybe. There we go. Okay. I'm a little bit paranoid. Let me just do this. Nudge it. There we go. We're gonna go with that. I think that's it. Oh, but I don't have the ladder in the right place. Oh. Or the steps, whatever. There's an air shaft. Will you enter it? Obviously, if you don't cover up those holes, then just like earlier, poison gas fills the room, so. It's a passcode output machine. If I had a MODISC, I could get the code. I do have a MODISC. Passcode 02. I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and as the sand on the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies. Genesis 22:17. This place seems to be a morgue. Will you take the Magnum rounds? I will gladly take Magnum rounds. In fact, I should probably be using the Magnum a little bit. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I've got a lot of ammo still for some good weapons like the shotgun and the grenade launcher. But I've got way more Magnum ammo than I need. Alright, the last MODISC round goes into this next area that I'm about to go into. I guess I'm gonna deposit this. Yeah, we'll do an ink ribbon. Might as well. I don't think this next section is too bad, but it doesn't hurt. I got some herbs. I need that or that. Alright, we'll go with this. A power panel. Some areas do not have power. Will you activate the blacked out areas? Yeah. Ah, still alive. Okay. I want to make sure, is it right here? No, it's not here. Wrong area. It's not worthwhile to fight these guys, you just run by them, but I couldn't remember where I do the modisc. It's right here. Next area. Okay. Do this. Passcode 03. And through your offspring, all nations on earth will be blessed because you have obeyed me. Genesis 22:18. So now I can free Chris. Well, I can the area to Chris. It's not actually completely done yet. A power connection switch. The elevator power is off. Will you connect it? Yeah. It's a triggering system activator. It's quite big. It's very loud in here. I don't know if that translates to the recording. I guess since the speakers are like facing me head on, it is like super, super loud right now. Bro, come on, man. Oh, friends here. Oh, so much better. Alright, I'm going to go talk to Chris for a moment. And shoot those guys. So now this has all been unlocked. A passcode panel. You've entered the passcode. You've entered the passcode. You've entered the passcode.
Jill? Is that you, Jill?
Oh, Chris, you're alive!
Of course. Damn it, we're in quite a predicament, Jill.
I know, Chris. Anyway, I have to open this room. It doesn't work. Well, Chris, I'll be sure to come back and help you soon. Will you wait here?
Thanks. I'll be waiting here for you.
Well, alright. It is now the final stretch of the game. Might as well shoot these guys. We got plenty of ammo. So at this point, well, let me do this because I did take some damage. Alright, so that'll help out there. Now we can finally grab our magnum. Good times. Oh, I got so many magnum rounds. Oh my god, I've still got Colt Python. I'm just going to use this as my primary for the rest of the game. Which, the game is basically over at this point. A couple of boss fights. You do have a few zombies that are going to get in the way, but not a whole lot going on. There's the switch. Will you push it?
Jill! Jill! You're here too.
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my way.
Let's get going.
A lot of cutscenes here at the end.
Wesker,
You did a fine job, Barry.
just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mentioned mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission, as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes, though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl, but if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant.
Barry!
Sorry, Jill.
How is your family?
I was listening to what you and Wesker were talking about. I wish I realized it earlier. I thought it must have something to do with Umbrella, though. So it's all been masterminded by him.
But it's good that you know that now. Anyway, let's get out of this house first.
Jill!
Yes, what?
Do you have any idea what Wesker was going to show you at the back of this place?
Well, he was talking about the world's most powerful biological weapon, called Tyrant or something, I think.
Do you think we could see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It would look bad for stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then. creature like this really be the ultimate biological weapon?
Really? Wesker is a crazy man.
Tyrant is not completely developed.
But we can't let it live. That must be the computer for monitoring this creature.
Damn you!
Barry just had to push buttons.
Can't control what it does.
That's the power of the Magnum. Magnum power. But you got anything to say about that, Jill? No? Okay.
Barry? Barry? You're alive!
I'm really embarrassed. I was clumsy.
Let's get going.
It looks like the control device for this room. Oh, do I need to unlock the door? Wait a minute. I thought... No, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, never mind.
What happened to Wesker?
Wesker must have set it off. There's not much time left for us.
Gonna go save Chris, though. Oh. How dare you?
Oh, Jill!
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
So everything is done?
Well, almost, yes. Now let's go.
I don't know where Barry went. He thought, oh, let's stick together, Barry. Let's work as a team, you know?
Let's go!
Oh, see, now Chris is gone. You know, I'm starting to think that this group of STARS team members aren't very good team members, you know? They don't stick together very well. I feel like a lot of this probably could have been avoided otherwise. That's so satisfying. I love that. Let me just make sure I got full health going into the second turret fight. And then I'll have the first aid spray.
Let's go.
There's a ladder.
Hurry.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay?
There is 3 minutes until explosion.
3 minutes.
Oh no, you must be kidding. After we've come all the way here.
Ladies first. Go first, Jill.
But Chris,
Give me a chance to play nice guy.
okay, I'll leave it up to you. See you again at the heliport.
As with any good story, the whole thing has a self-destruct mechanism that will detonate. I mean, who builds an evil facility without a self-destruct mechanism? And Brad came back. Oh, and Tyrant came back too. Wow. I should have ran. There we go.
Hey, Jill! You know that monster? Remember Amazon, Jill?
What did he say? I don't think that I heard that line right. It sounded like he said, "You're an Amazon, Jill." I don't know why. And there you have it. Resident Evil Jill version completed. Got a little cocky there at the end. I was trying to tank old Tyrant there, and it wasn't working out for me. Oh, wait a minute. How do you get that cutscene? I don't even know. The Barry coming out to the... Do you go back? That's weird. I don't know. Still Dawn. Resident Evil. And then we get the special Jill image. 3 hours, 32 minutes. Number of saves, 9. Let's see if I unlock anything. You've got the special key. Okay. So I can change your outfit. Yeah, that's something. I knew... I can't remember what the requirement is for the rocket launcher. I knew that I probably wasn't going to get that regardless. But, there we go. Man. Yeah. Turn that down for just a minute. Just so to finish out my thought, that was Resident Evil PS1 Jill playthrough, good ending, and easily one of my favorite games, one of the best games of all time. Love this game, love this series. I know that Remake exists. Highly recommend Remake as well. It's a game that I love to play and will definitely play through again at one point. But there is something special still here for someone to experience and enjoy. And I mean, the story and all of the cheesy lines and just experiencing what it was like back in the day. I guess younger people may not really have that same level of feeling that someone like me would be like. 8th grade playing Resident Evil and all of these cool cutscenes with real actors in it, which you didn't really have back in the day. You just had the Super Nintendo pixel graphics, and just very, very special game. Love this game. Cannot recommend enough. Resident Evil, you should definitely check this out.